Welcome to Tips with Andrew. I am Andrew Sapiano. Thank you so much for joining me on this happy Wednesday, happy hump day. We are officially halfway through the week. I hope you guys are having an awesome week so far, rocking out whatever goals, hopes, plans, dreams, ambitions you have for this week and are currently making it happen. Couple quick updates before we get started here. I have officially launched a weight loss course. It is an online digital course for download. Discover 5 little known secrets on how to lose weight. If you or somebody you know of is interested in losing a few pounds, now that the summer months are officially here and back to school time is coming up faster than we would like to admit, definitely reach out to me, drop me a comment, send me a message. There's so much stuff that comes along with the initial launch, and I'm super excited to get it out there and to have people consume it. It's going to be awesome. Next, convention tickets have officially gone on sale. Convention is Doterra's yearly event. It is everything that they have been planning, hoping, dreaming, wishing for throughout the year, all coming to fruition. I'm super excited for it. It's a little bit over 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks away. It is in the middle of September, so definitely there's so much cool stuff going on there. Science behind the oils and to why they work with us, how they work with our bodies, new product launches, exclusive product launches, that's the word I was looking for. Exclusive products that aren't normally for resale. They've got their own little marketplace set up. There's going to be guest speakers, hear more about the vision of Doterra and the world of essential oils. There's so much going on. I'm super excited. It's going to be held in person in Utah. There's also going to be a live stream version. That's the one that I'm super excited about. So definitely, if you or somebody you know of is interested in learning more about essential oils, why they work, how they work with us, ways to reduce the toxic load in your lifestyle, how to live a more natural alternative lifestyle, this is definitely an event you do not want to miss. I'm super excited for it. I cannot wait. I can't believe it's only like 2 weeks away, 3 weeks away. So definitely reach out to me, drop me a comment, send me a message, and we will definitely get you rocking and rolling. Okay, that's where we're going to leave it for now. Trust me, there is so much more cool things going on over here. What a fantastic time to be alive. I'm so excited. Today is actually a day called Never Give Up Day. And I thought, what a perfect way to talk about getting motivation back, especially nowadays, right? Where are we? We are in the middle of August, right? So we are right about the time where we go back to school, back to, regular life. Summer holidays are over. Everything sort of picks back up after this. And that can be a really scary time in itself. I remember when I was going back to school, that was the last thing that I wanted, right? Back to school shopping meant the end of your summer days, the end of the sleep-in days, back to, regular life, I guess we'll say, quote unquote. That's really, even as we get to being into adulthood, right? We sort of let life kind of take a front seat to everything else that we want to accomplish in life, right? When we were young, mom said basically you can be whatever you want to be. And as we get older, right, we start to lose sight of that, right? Bills get in the way, life comes at you, stuff happens. All of a sudden, you're forced to find a job, get some work, make some money, and then, your goals, hopes, plans, dreams, ambitions kind of take a back seat, and it's like, I would love to do that someday, if maybe, but that's where I wanted to come on, give some tips to help me stay motivated. I am pretty much the king of starting over. I used to do that basically for a living. So for me, I know a lot about quitting and, not following your dreams and doing all that stuff. So that's where, for me, it was kind of a real shift that I had to go through. And that's where I'm super excited to talk about it and give you some tips that help me. Hopefully they help you too. Hopefully you get some value out of it. And who knows, maybe implement a tip or two into your own life. So the number one tip that I have more than anything is just to pause. Don't actually quit. I get it, man. Life is hard. Getting up every day, and a little story for me, right? My story is I go to work for 10 hours every day. We work 6 o'clock in the morning till 4:30 in the afternoon. And then, to get 8 hours of sleep that you're supposed to, that's 18 hours in the day. That is already accounted for. So for me, I only have 6 hours in the day that I have left to play with every day that I need to. And there's certain things that we have to do that, I like to call the non-negotiables, right? We can't negotiate these things. We have to sleep. We have to work. We have to eat, right? Definitely eat. And then you have to figure out meals for the next day, right? And if you've got kids running around, there's that whole next ball game going on. You got, hockey practices, baseball's definitely going on now. So, there's so much going on. I get it, right? Life can definitely take, and then also too, you can get complacent. That's really a detriment to most of us. It's just a complacency, right? We get that good job, or we finally get that promotion within our job, and things start to get easier. Life, it doesn't seem so hard, right? Quote unquote. And then that way you kind of get that complacency, and it's like, okay, well, I don't need to do that, I don't need that extra income because I don't really feel like putting in the work for it. So that's it, right? I get that. You get that promotion, you get that new job, start making a little bit more money, and now all of a sudden, right, that second side income doesn't necessarily mean that much to you. You don't want to put in the work. For me, like I just said, I'm 18 hours every day. So for me to get that little bit more motivation, right, it took a little bit more for me to get there. And it was so much easier to not do the things that would progress me forward in my life, take me towards my goals, than it was to just sit on the couch and, watch TV and get ready for the next day and do, the things that the 99% of people do, right? The 1% of people, I love the saying that 99% of the wealth is controlled by 1% of the population. And it's because 1% of the population will do what 99% of the population won't. There is, at the very least, 90% of the population that does not want to come home after they just spent 18 hours of their day at work and sleeping to come home to build another a business that they can, supplement their income or maybe replace their income. It takes a definite, level or a certain mindset, mentality to do that. So that's really more than anything. Just pause. Really reflect on what your life is going through, what you're going through, because it is hard, right? If it were easy, everybody would do it. But just don't quit. Don't quit. Just pause. Take a little bit of time to recover your thoughts, to get back in the right frame of mind, and go back at it with that fire inside of you. Number 2, find motivation from previous success stories, right? I promise you, anything you want to do in life, whether it's, lose weight, make more money, change your bathroom, install a furnace, anything you want to do, learn how to play football, learn how to make a jump shot like Michael Jordan, learn to tie your shoes if you don't actually know how to do that. But anything you want to do in life has already been done by somebody else. More often than not, I will say probably, just to keep myself out of trouble, that 99% out of the stuff that you're looking to accomplish in your life has already been done. And there's already, a lack of a better term, script on how to do it. You can find YouTube videos. You can, Google search, blog posts, right? You can literally type into Google how to make more money, and there'll be 700 million articles that people have written that help them on how to make more money, how to lose weight, right? How to lose weight fast, how to gain weight. I don't know. People have trouble with that, right? What foods to eat at holiday dinner, right? Definitely. Anything you want to learn, anything you want to know about, anything you want to do, anything you want to achieve has already been done by somebody else, and that leaves you a blueprint on what you have to do, what needs to be done. There is certain things that you're going to have to do that's going to push your comfort zone, and that's why it's going to be so much better in the end. That's why the end game is going to be so much better, because you went through that defeat. You went through that, hard time, that hardship, those tough times. You did. What's the song, right? Tough times don't last, tough people do. And definitely, you are the toughest person that you will ever meet in your life. Just ask yourself. Life is hard, right? There's not going to be time and effort and energy always. You're going to have to find motivation from somewhere else. You're going to have to find, and I promise you that it may not be the exact circumstance that you're in right now, but there is somebody that came from a worse scenario that you're in your life right now and made it to better things than they could even imagine possible. So I promise you, it is definitely not only doable, but it's already been done. So the blueprint is right there for you. All you have to do is follow it. Implement there's a few daily disciplines. That's the best thing about life. You don't have to do a million different things in order to change your life. There's just a few little disciplines that you need to do on a daily basis, and that will change the course of your life. Number 3, surround yourself with successful people. There's a philosopher or a motivational speaker, I'm not really sure what he's called. His name is Jim Rohn, and he said that you are the sum of the 5 people that you hang out with the most. And if you don't think that's true, think about the 5 people that you spend the most time with. And I promise you that you are more or less those 5 people to a certain extent, right? And you're also going to have your income level is also a sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So if you spend your time with 5 people that are very negative in life and don't have a lot going for them and are just looking for the dark side of the moon, I guess we'll call it, guess what's going to happen to you, right? There's not too much positivity happening in your life. But if you surround yourself with people that are motivated, that are go-getters, that don't settle for second place, that are just looking to better their lives and, be positive all the time and are looking to really rock it out, guess what's going to happen to you, right? This is actually more prevalent than anything in sports, for example. There is a definite possibility that one player can be so good that he can bring the rest of the team to make him better. But that's not that you definitely don't get that well or that good overnight. That takes time, effort, determination, and surrounding yourself with positive people. Because think about it, if you're trying to go on a business venture, or you're trying to lose weight, or you're trying to get that job of your dreams, you're trying to go for that girl of your dreams, you're trying to find that nice home, and you're constantly surrounding yourself with people that are telling you, that's too hard, you can't do that, who are you to even build a business? Why do you want that big of a house? Why do you want that luxury sports car? Are you sure you need to spend $100 million on a house? Not too much is going to progress you forward in your life. But if you're surrounding yourself with the other end of that spectrum, right? People that are just thinking that, that's all you want to do is a spaceship, all you want is a helicopter. Wow. Okay. Right. So that's what I'm talking about. If you surround yourself with the right people that bring you up, you have nowhere to go but up. So today on, what are we? We are Never Give Up Day. We are talking how to get motivation back when overwhelm seems to start creeping in. Number 1, pause, don't quit. Number 2, find motivation from previous success stories. Number 3, surround yourself with successful people. Number 4, choose to be happy. At the end of the day, right, it's a choice. If you want to look at everything as, hard and tough and not achievable and, that's way too far-fetched for me and I can't even fathom the idea of doing that and that's way too much work. I mean, that's not a way to live. I remember a quote from a basketball player, and he said that he wanted LeBron James money, but he didn't want to put in LeBron James work. And I thought, you know what, right? You're not really going to make tons of money if you're not willing to put in the work. And you're also not going to be willing to put in the work if you're thinking constantly negative thoughts about yourself right? It's too hard. I can't do that. I don't have time. I don't have energy. I don't have effort. Blah, 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 right? If you choose to be positive and happy about it and understand that the end game is what you're looking for, it's a process, right? Life, actually, I love the quote that I picked for this video is, the time is going to pass regardless, right? So why not try and do something? And why not be happy about it? If the time is going to pass regardless, there's no sense in dwelling on it, right? What's the old saying? No sense in crying over spilled milk. So if you spilled your milk, that's okay. Get over it. Choose to be happy. Think, damn, now I can get a fresh glass of milk. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be nice and cold, nice and chilled, yummy in my belly. Choose to be happy. Don't choose the negative side of things. Number 5, be honest with yourself, right? It's a choice. We choose to be happy, but we also have to be honest with what we're doing and what we're thinking about and what we actually want to deal with in life. If we want to put in the work, but we don't actually have the time, and if we want to, it's the thing that I really love about when people talk about exercise. Exercise is a very easy easy example in this. For right now, if you want to build big bicep muscles, right? But you go to the gym once a month. I mean, you're not going to be building too many muscles, not very fast at least. But also, if you're like, man, I want to build big biceps and I want to go to the gym and I'm going to pump it up and I'm going to use my example or my life as an example, right? And I'm like, yeah, I want to go to the gym for an hour every single day and I'm going to pump it out and we're going to rock it out and we're yeah, man stuff, right? No, it can't happen that way because I just said the way that my day works. I'm 18 hours already accounted for. And if I try and make an hour a day every single day to go to the gym to work out, maybe I can do it and I sustain it and I can actually fit it into my schedule to where it doesn't be a detriment to the rest of my life. But chances are, if I'm going to work for 10 hours a day, that I don't really want to come home, or for the majority of time, I'm not going to want to come home and go to the gym and rock out for an hour every single day, right? It's just not possible, and it's not sustainable. That's what it is. It can be very motivating for the first little bit, but once the overwhelm starts creeping in and you get tired and you don't really feel like doing it anymore, it can be so hard to keep that motivation up. And now you just set yourself back way more than you're going ahead further. Be honest with yourself, with your time, with your schedule, and what you can actually afford to fit in from time to time. My last tip, more than anything, is essential oils. Essential oil blend that I have here is called Brave. And that's actually the courage blend from Doterra. And I mean, that's it right there, right? When we're trying to figure out how to move forward with our lives and we want to embark on a different venture and we're going to step outside of our comfort zone, right? We got to have courage. We really do have to be brave about it because the world is going to tell us that we are not good enough. So we need to be courageous and brave and rise above that. My next blend that I have here is Balance. And Balance is the grounding blend from Doterra. And I will actually start where I left off with the last one. The world is going to tell you that all of your ideas are not cool. Most of the time, right? 99% of the people are going to tell you that you can't do what you want to do. And, why bother? What's the point? And all of those emotions, they can get really in your head and it can be very hard for you to want to even keep going. That's why we bring ourselves some balance, get a little bit of grounding in our lives, and then we can take it with a new fresh attitude and ready to take on the world. That's all I got for you for today. I really hope you enjoyed this. I know I had some fun making it. Feel free to share this with your friends, a family member, perhaps somebody from your team that you feel needs to hear this, or anybody that needs motivation to keep going, keep on keeping on. Definitely reach out to me, drop me a comment, send me a message. If you'd like to learn more about essential oils or how to get your hands on some of this cool stuff that I'm talking about, or if you'd like a free sample of oils, just to get your hands on a little taste tester before you make a full-on commitment, definitely reach out to me, drop me a comment, send me a message saying me, and we'll get you rocking and rolling. Thank you so much for joining me. I really hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day and an even better week, and I look very forward to talking to you again. I love you guys. Bye for now.